Hello Libra, welcome back to my channel. I'm Auji and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Welcome to another one of your morning inspos. I'm going to be using the Moonology Oracle deck because it is a full moon in Cancer today. So yes, if this reading resonates with you, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Okay, so let's get right into it, Libra. Let me burn a little bit more sage. I got all my candles lit. Well, all of the remaining chakra candles. Got the solar plexus, the heart chakra. That's the solar plexus, the heart chakra, sacral chakra, and the root chakra. And of course, you know this is the heart chakra and sacral chakra candle. So, just to boost some energy, to level you out a little bit, okay? So let's get right into it. The first question is, what is Libra feeling? What is Libra feeling? Sacral chakra went out. What is Libra feeling? Thank you, thank you. Something's on your mind. You got a new moon in Pisces. You need to meditate and contemplate. I feel like through meditation, through quiet time, through quieting your mind, because your mind could be going crazy right now, then you'll get the answers that you need. It looks like you could be going through some type of rough patch. It says the end of a tough cycle approaches. This is a full moon in Capricorn. I feel like just a little bit more work and you'll be done with some type of tough cycle. And this is a cycle. This is just not a situation. This is a cycle. You'll be done with that cycle, that type of energy, whether you're giving it out or whether you're going to it. At the bottom of the deck, you got step out of your comfort zone, North Node energy. And it's crazy. My North Node is Capricorn energy. And that's about like just worrying about myself, not worrying about other people, putting my goals and my priority first. I notice that when I do that, like the outcome is beyond my imagination. It's just because I'm so used to not putting myself first in a situation. I'm so used to putting other people before me that it's kind of hard for me to naturally put myself as a priority, which I'm working on now, which I've been doing extremely good. Like, kudos to me. I've been putting my energy, how I'm feeling first, because it matters. It does not necessarily mean that I'm a bad person for having these feelings. Your emotions are what they are, and you should just allow them to flow. You do have new moon in Pisces, so there can be a lot of emotions, but there's a lot of grounding that needs to be done. That's why my root chakra candle is almost gone, but I was like, I gotta light it because I feel that there's a lot of grounding that needs to be done. And this may take you stepping out of your comfort zone. So there's situations that you may want to just give up on, or you may want to just hide, but you can't. You have to keep on putting your best foot forward. This doesn't mean that there was a stop in your growth, in your work, and whatever it is that you're doing. You have to keep on going. You can't let something trick you out of your growth, out of your own ascension. And I feel like just calm down. There's a need for meditation, and the end of a tough cycle is approaching you. But in order for you to get your answers, the way you deal with solutions is going to be coming through your crown chakra. So it's going to be coming through as a download. So it's important for you to quiet your mind so you can understand the solutions, so you can actually absorb the solutions and then bring it all through all the other chakras and stuff. But there's going to be a lot of stepping out of your comfort zone. I feel like this is you putting yourself first. Put you and what it is that you want first. But I do feel like you will have to step out of your comfort zone. Definitely have to step up to the punch. Definitely put the big girl panties on. Big boy boxers on. I was about to say big boy panties. But definitely pull up your grown woman panties, grown man boxers, and handle something. What does Libra need to release? What does Libra need to release? What does Libra need to release? Emotions are running high. You got the super moon. A lot of tense emotions. I just feel like this is the emotional, like, reading. Don't give up on yourself or your growth. You came so far. Something is... I also feel like you need to release the need of trying to do something about it. Just fall back. You could usually, be bold and make the first move. So usually you are the one who's bold and you make the first move, and you are the one who come and you are the first one to actually do something, say something, see something, say something. You usually are that person. This time in your life, that's why it's stepping out of that comfort zone. This time in your life, and I feel like a lot of you could have been dealing with something where you can't face, it's like when tensions are high, you can't really hold the space in that moment, and there's some important information about you in the moment when tensions are high. That's why you can be the one that would be you. That's why you be the one to make the first move. You're the bold one. You're the one who can the one who's going to say something, but release the need to do that. That's not the way. It's if you've been doing that this whole time, there's a new way of doing something. Not saying be shy or be afraid of confrontation, but it's something that's telling me that Spirit is saying, wait and listen. Just wait a minute. Because your emotions are too high right now. It's usually like, I've learned, like, if you're upset, and I was watching this thing, it was 3 moms, and she was saying, like, they were talking about beating their kids, and she was saying, like, if you come home, long day of work, and you see your kids then drew all over the walls, of course you're going to be pissed if you handle it right then and there in that moment. You're going to be pissed. Emotions are high. So step away for a minute. Come back to it. Say you're going to handle this on this day. Be in control. Be in control of your day. If your day was going good or you came home and you had something on your agenda, like, I'm going to handle that tomorrow. We're going to get to that tomorrow. And then when you handle it the next day, you're able to talk about it. You're able to come to a solution versus just yelling. I know that has helped me out a lot with my brother. Like, if I see something and it's right there, I'm hot and I'm going off. But if I let something sit and come back to it, I'm able to talk. We both are able to talk about it more. So it's just like, while your emotions are running really, really high, now is not the time for you to be aggressive and assertive like you are when it comes to problems, when you want to go and, well, I just want to know what's going on, or it's just too aggressive. You're too emotional right now. And you could be learning that about yourself. Some things you need to let simmer and sit. Some things can't be faced head on because emotions are too high. Both parties have to calm down in order for you to be able to approach this thing, or you never know, it just may approach you. But definitely your emotions are running high. This is not time for you to be making any bold moves or anything because you are acting out of your emotions, and you need a clear mind to act something out. At the bottom of the deck, you have balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is full moon in Pisces. A lot of water here. A lot of water. Well, this is not water, but emotions. I'm seeing it as water. Full moon in Pisces, there could be a breakdown with some type of Pisces. It's like almost see both sides of the situation. There are two sides of a situation. You know, the spirituality, the practicality, it's the work, and then it's the faith. So I feel like you need both in order to make something happen. But in this situation, it looked like there is some type of conflict, and there are both sides of the situation. It's like, look at both sides of the situation, see if you can balance, and see if you can come to some type of common understanding. What does Libra need to welcome more of into their lives? What does Libra need to welcome more of into their lives? Ooh. Ooh. I've been seeing that. Look, the energy is gaining momentum at the bottom of the deck. There's love coming into your life. For some of you guys, if you're already in a relationship, then you just need to welcome more love in your life. Be open to receiving more love. You may give out a lot of love, but make sure you're open to being loved as well, and you're opening yourself up to be loved even more. But for a lot of you guys, there's a new romantic cycle beginning. You got this new moon in Libra here, and there's going to be some adjustments that need to be, adjustments are required. So there's going to be some adjusting. I feel like for some of you guys who are trying to manifest a partner, for some of you guys who want this partner in your life, you have to make adjustments in your everyday life, because you're expecting. It's like the law of expectancy, okay? And it's like, I feel like once this love also, for some of you guys, because some of you guys, it's going to hit you out of the blue. Some of you guys, you're not looking, you don't want, and then next thing you know, boom. Usually for me in my life, that's when everything happens. When I'm not looking, when I'm not expecting, when I'm not trying, manifesting, praying, wishing, that's when usually I get exactly what it is that I've been wanting. And I'm like, whoa, this just fell in my lap like this. And it kind of throws you off guard a little bit. So I feel like for some of you guys who are wanting a relationship, back up on that want, because that want is creating a lack, which is creating a void in your love life, romantic love life. So definitely get ready for it, but don't like press and wish for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be in la fantasy lane thinking about this person all day, because that's just keeping that person in fantasy land, okay? Usually your things manifest to you when you let them go in the universe. You let them go. You do what it is. You do you. So I feel like for some of you guys, let this idea of having a relationship go and start dating yourself. Start loving yourself. Start treating yourself with love. Start treating other people around you better. Start working on problems better. Start just growing and ascending. Start working on your health. Start working on, whatever it is. Get disciplined in your work, or make time for you. Y'all know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel like a relationship is coming into your life, and adjustments are required for this to come into your life. So I feel like for those ones that are pushing, I'm sorry if y'all can hear that the snowplow is outside, but and they beeping anyway. But I feel like for some of you guys who've been pushing on a relationship so hard, just ease back, chill out, remember who you are, okay? Remember who you are. There's a lot of energy in this love area, this romance area for you, and it's gaining a lot of momentum. So make sure that you release. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's going to be unexpected, and it's almost, I'm feeling like the Two of Pentacles here, like you're going to have to balance that in your life. You're going to have to make time, map out time, see what schedules are going to be like, That's what's going to happen. Some of you guys have gotten extremely busy over the last year. I know I have. Like, the way that I used to be in relationships, there is no way I can be that way in relationships right now, which I'm super happy, because I was super fucking clingy. Like, just cling. I was young. But I was super clingy, and all the older women was like, you need to let that man miss you. You need to da-da-da. And I was like, nah, I know what I'm doing. Like all the young girls say, right? But now I can't. There's no way that I can do all the things that I used to do, which I'm happy for, because I'm just not about making a man my end all be all in my life. No, I'm not doing that again. Okay. Moment of transparency. You know, we keep it real here. Okay. What is the major blockage for Libra? What is the major blockage for Libra? What is the major blockage for Libra? Taking action on something. Your pride is the major blockage. Your pride is stopping you from taking action on something, on a particular thing. This may have something to do with the relationship. So for some of you guys, your pride is in the way of taking action, making a bold step. You got believe in the impossible. The blue moon at the top of the deck. So there's some type of auction. Somebody going to an auction. There's some type of action that needs to be done. And you have this new moon in Aries, a lot of fire, a lot of passion, just a lot of like exploring, being free. It's like a freeness that comes with this, the fire signs. It's like a freeness. So it's like it's time to take action. Get out of your pride. Get out of your ego. Your ego is going to be the biggest thing for you. Your ego is going to want to tell you, like, okay, screw this person. You know, your ego is going to tell you, like, I'm too good to do blah, 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 or I'm not doing that, or this person should have known. Your ego likes to think that people can read their mind, read your mind, and people can't read your mind. But that's your ego saying that you're that important that somebody could, they should know. That's the ego. So I feel like your hard work is paying off. There's some type of action. Get out of your ego. Don't let your pride get in the way. This is a lot of fire here. But this definitely can have a lot to do with a relationship. Be bold and expect a miracle. Believe in the impossible. Believe that the impossible can actually happen, because it actually can happen. Okay, who is helping Libra? Who is helping Libra? Who is helping Libra? Who is helping Libra? Your emotions. Who is helping Libra? I feel like since these are the very same cards that came out on what needs to be released, and step out of your comfort zone, emotions are walking high. But I feel like the fact that you're able to process and deal with your emotions and take some time for yourself, that's going to be your help. Because I feel like stepping out of your comfort zone will be you playing the back. Because I don't think Libra feels good playing the back. like not making the decisions and making Libra usually is going to make the decisions. They're gonna make their voices heard, no, in a special type of way, whatever, a unique type of way, but they have a presence about them, and their presence is known, and you're usually bold. Libras are not afraid of confrontation at all. So I feel like what's helping you is actually pushing back and stepping out of your comfort zone this time. And just honoring how it is that you feel. Also, I do feel like don't let anything stop you from being your loving self. There's still work, there's still goals, there's still things that you wanted to do, that you want to accomplish this year. And just because something is already happening in the first month, right? Just because there's a lot of tender emotions in the first month, that doesn't mean you throw off the whole month. Okay, that doesn't mean you throw off the whole first 3 months of the year because one day. But I feel like your need to step back and take care. I feel like be bold and make the first move when it comes to your emotions. What are you going to do now that your emotions are high and rampant right now? How are you going to take care of yourself? You be the first one to take care of you. And that's you stepping in that North Node energy. Okay? That's you stepping into that's you stepping into putting yourself as a priority. How are you going to nurture you now that your emotions are high? What do you need to hear? What do you need to hear from somebody? Say it to yourself. It says, what do you need to release? I feel like there's definitely some type of definitely a need to bring love into a situation, but also I feel like it's a need for you to take care of yourself. Like strongly feeling like that need is for you to take care of yourself. Who is hurting, Libra? Who is hurting, Libra? Who is hurting, Libra? Your lack of faith is hurting you. It tells you to have faith in your dreams. This is a time for healing. And it's also a time for you to show the world the real you. There's been something that's been stopping you from being yourself. I feel like some of you guys feel like you can't be as vulnerable, or you can't be as open. Some of you guys could feel like there's something off with you. I feel like everything is coming in. Something definitely is bringing you back to a place where you can heal. Because it's time for the world to see who you truly are, who you've always been, the real you inside. And you've been hiding that. You've been hiding a big part of yourself. And I feel like some of you guys could have come to the grips where you just can't do it anymore. You can't hide this big part of yourself anymore. For some of you don't have faith that you can actually show up as the real you, that you can actually show up in the world as the real you. I feel like that mindset, that's why it's a lot of meditation. Your emotions are high right now. It's not the time for you to do something big and bold. This is the time for you to relax, quiet your mind so you can get these downloads. The universe is going to tell you what it is that you need to do. Something unique. The universe is going to prescribe something unique for your situation, for you. But I feel like there's a lack of confidence, and it's time for you to heal that. There's a big lack of confidence. There's been like a damper over your shine, and you've been putting it there. And it's time for you to break that out. But in order to break that out, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. There's a lot of unresolved issues. There's a lot of heart chakra work, sacral chakra work, and solar plexus. So there's just like, and root chakra work. A lot of grounding that needs to be done. And a lot of relearning needs to be done. There definitely needs to be some new belief systems. It's time for you to cut ties with old belief systems, old ideas of yourself, feeling like that you can't show people who it is that you are, feeling like when you show people who it is that you are, it's a vulnerable, or you feel vulnerable, or you feel like you're going to be taken advantage of just because something in the past that's not happening no more. There's some situation that you are judging based off your past relationship, based off of what it was in the past, and that's just not what it is anymore. And you won't know that until you quiet your mind, you meditate, okay? You give yourself time and space, you nurture yourself. All that love that you give to somebody else, you need to give it to yourself. Oh my goodness, don't let your past hold you back. At the top of the deck, like I said, somebody is definitely judging the present situation based off the past, and it's just not that energy no more. You're not in that energy. You're not on that frequency. You've done so much growing. Don't stunt your growth because you can't let go of your past. It's like you could be feeling like you can't do something because in the past somebody told you couldn't, and you tried and you made a fool of yourself. Or you tried and you were embarrassed because you wasn't as good as you thought you were. When truly all you needed was a little bit more practice. And now that you have the practice, now that you've been sitting there working on something and you've been building, now you feel like you still don't. But you're not that same person. You're not that same person, okay? Show the world who you truly are. Definitely it's time for healing. It's time for you to come within. Time for you to come on home, okay? What are the next steps for Libra? What are the next steps for Libra? What are the next steps for Libra? Your hard work is paying off. Keep going. You're in the right direction. And there's energy gaining momentum. That was that love. Your emotions are running high right now. A lot of things could definitely be changing going on. Your emotions are running high, but look what's behind that. Expect a powerful change. New moon eclipse. And step out your comfort zone. It's time for you to put yourself as priority. Step out your comfort zone. It's time for you to give that love that you give to everybody else and give it to yourself. Okay, Libra, so that is the message that I have for you guys today. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.